Hello, how are you doing? Before we start today's procedure, I want to talk to you about something very important. I know many of you are used to extraction videos where the focus is just removing as many comedones as possible, and that's okay. Every professional has their approach. But here on my channel, what you'll see is different, and I want you to understand why. My focus isn't just extracting comedones. My main focus is my patient's long-term skin health. You see, most of the time, patients come to me with marked faces, stained, with scars from previous extractions, whether done at home or even by professionals who use more aggressive techniques. And do you know why they come back to me? Because here, the skin doesn't get marked after the procedure. The technique I use preserves skin integrity, prevents trauma, prevents staining, and ensures smooth recovery. So if you notice that my process seems slower, more cautious, more technical, it's exactly because every movement I make is thinking about the well-being and health of this patient's skin, not just the immediate result. Now that you understand my work philosophy, let's get to the procedure. In this stage of the facial cleansing, extraction is the most delicate part and, without a doubt, the most important part of the entire procedure. I want you to understand, performing extractions requires deep knowledge of specific techniques to ensure everything is done in the best possible way. When extractions aren't performed correctly, we can cause injuries and skin stains that can last months or even become permanent. That's why I always use the exact pressure and correct technique in every movement. Now, observe with me my patient's skin. Can you see these several little spots spread across the skin? This is exactly what I was talking about. This happens for several reasons. Many times, people try to do extractions at home inappropriately, using excessive force or no sterilized tools. Other times, unfortunately, even professionals use different techniques that prioritize quick extraction instead of skin preservation and end up leaving these marks you're seeing here. These stains are skin trauma that could have been avoided with proper technique. The technique I use here, which you'll follow throughout this entire video, was developed precisely to not leave new marks or stains on the skin after extraction. Every movement is calculated, every pressure is measured, and this makes all the difference in the final result and patient recovery. Throughout the entire extraction process, I'll use several professional resources. I don't limit myself to just one tool or technique. I work with manual extraction, which you're seeing now. I use sterilized needles for deeper comedones, and also this comedone extractor, which is an essential tool throughout the entire facial cleansing process. This versatility of resources allows me to adapt the technique for each type of comedone and each area of the face, each specific skin need. It's not about extracting everything at once, it's about extracting in the safest and most effective way possible. Manual extraction, as I'm doing right now, is perfect for very tiny comedones like the ones we're seeing here. Look how they keep coming out, depositing here on my extractor. She has quite a lot of comedones, however, they're very small, which requires even more precision and delicacy. Each extracted comedone is a pore that will be able to breathe better, absorb treatment products better, and keep the skin healthier. And most importantly, without leaving marks that will make her feel insecure later. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I love knowing where you all are from. I read all comments with great care, and even though there are many, I respond and interact with all of you little by little. I love this connection we create here. And if you now understand the difference in my technique and value this care for skin health, leave it here in the comments so I know you understood my approach. Now, I want to share something very important with you about self-care. Taking care of your skin goes far beyond aesthetics. Of course, the visual results are amazing and make us feel more confident, but the emotional impact of dedicating time for yourself, investing in your well-being in a safe and conscious way is transformative. When you look in the mirror and see healthy, clean, radiant skin without marks from poorly executed procedures, it directly affects how you feel about yourself. Self-esteem improves, confidence increases, and you start to value yourself more. This moment of care is an act of self-love that reflects in all areas of your life, and doing this safely with proper technique makes all the difference. I'm almost finishing the extractions here, and I can already tell you the next stage will be quite different. I'm going to provide a deep relaxation moment for my patient. I'll work with a special calming mask that will nourish and soothe this entire area we worked on, and I'll also use therapeutic spheres to bring a very pleasant and relaxing sensory moment for her. This contrast between the active extraction phase and the relaxation moment is fundamental for the skin to recover properly and for the patient to have a complete wellness experience. It's this comprehensive care that makes my patients return and trust my work. So, I invite you to watch the next video, which will be very relaxing and comforting. And before you go, if you now understand the difference in my work and value this technical and careful approach, leave that like to help me reach more people who need to understand correct and safe skincare. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos, and share with that friend who needs to know the correct facial cleansing technique, the one that doesn't leave marks and prioritizes skin health. Your comments are very important to me, so tell me down below what you thought of this procedure and if you now understand my work philosophy.
focando.
Always remember, your skin deserves professional care, proper technique, and all the love in the world. You deserve to feel good about yourself, and investing in your beauty safely and consciously is investing in your happiness. Keep watching our videos, and see you next time.